Hello and greetings. My name is Pat Lund, and I'm the Executive Director of Age Well at Home. For years, we were a program of Twin Cities Habitat for Humanity, and while we're still connected, we are a standalone nonprofit continuing to do the critical work in our community. Let me begin by giving you an overview of what we do. We serve about 40 homeowners each year at an average cost of about $5,000. Most of the homeowners that we serve make under 40% AMI, and many of them make under 30% AMI. Therefore, there's no cost to qualifying homeowners. We serve older homeowners age 62 and over to help them preserve home ownership and generational wealth to create a safer and more stable home and homeowner. So at Age Well at Home, we're taking a person-centered, trauma-informed approach to providing modifications and safety renovations because it greatly enhances the impact of our services. Most of those that we serve have experienced some sort of trauma in their lives. Our service begins by building relationships to create a healing environment. It begins by listening to people's stories. They understand their journey, and we're here to listen and to learn. And we're here to support their choices, which creates a collaborative relationship. We also are using a DEI lens. Our primary focus is on serving Black homeowners. In the Twin Cities, there's a massive racial gap between whites and Blacks in home ownership, and we're committed to closing that gap. And so part of this is understanding generational trauma. We want to learn about the culture we serve. When we enter a home, we're sensitive and mindful of a person's experiences. We take note of what's important to the homeowner. And just because something is broken doesn't mean it needs to be fixed. So that means that we take off our construction hat and we listen to what's important to the homeowner. And if you're offered coffee or a brownie, accept the hospitality. Again, it's about building relationships. Let me talk briefly about our process and our priorities. So it begins with our referrals. We get most all of our referrals through our community partners. They live in the neighborhoods, they've built a community presence, and they have that trust. That just enhances our relationships with them as well. We talk about intake, the application process, or any other documents we require. We try to create a barrier-free process. So we don't want to ask folks for things that are going to re-traumatize them. And so we're really, really sensitive about what we ask a homeowner to do or what to provide during the process. And then in collaboration with the homeowner, we develop a work plan. So we focus on what a homeowner can do or their assets rather than their deficits. So what are the things that someone can do? And then we try to create a work plan, install modifications and safety renovations based on those assets. And so the things that we can't do, the things that we can't provide for them because of budget or scope, we connect them with additional resources. Again, those are some of the things that enhances our relationship and creates a partnership with those that we serve. And then finally, we do outcome surveys because we want to know, is what we're doing actually impacting those that we serve? So we do 3 surveys. We do one as a baseline before the work is completed, one 4 months after the work is completed, and one a year after the work has been completed. We found that we can serve a homeowner better when we understand a person's story. A person's story might be complicated, but using a PCTI and DEI approach, it doesn't need to be. So here's some of the services that we provide. Things like grab bars, handheld showers, raised toilet seats. one of the things that really has been helpful is in the area of technology. So we do a lot of video doorbells. We do a lot of LED automatic lighting, so that when someone gets up at night in their bedroom or in their bathroom or kitchen, that their pathway is lit up for them. It really helps to prevent falls. And so most of these are low cost, but they're high value and highly impactful. Here's some of the some photos of the work that we've done in the past. So let me just say, um, you don't need to be a therapist to be therapeutic. You don't need to be a social worker. You don't need to be a DEI expert to give basic human respect, dignity, and kindness. So let me end by sharing a quote. I love this quote. It's from George Washington Carver. And he once observed, how far you go in life depends on you being tender with the young, compassionate with the aged, sympathetic with the striving, and tolerant with the weak and strong. Because someday in life, you will have been all of these. And so a good portion of what we do is learning to walk in someone else's shoes. It helps us to be more connected as a community. And I think it really brings us back to our habitat roots. So it's all about connecting people and restoring home at Age Well at Home. We're far from PCTI or DEI experts, but we will do whatever it takes to improve the lives of those that we serve so they can live safer, healthier, and longer in the homes and communities they love. So please reach out to me if you want more information about our services or our approach or the homeowners we serve. Thanks for allowing us to be part of this great week. Bye-bye.